Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today will be part 6 of how to play wrestling theme songs. Part 6 already. It feels like just yesterday when I did part 1, NWOB Team. Part 2, Evolution and DX. Part 3, Goldberg. Part 4, Undisputed Era. Part 5, Sami Zayn. And now part 6, which would have been better if I did it at part 4, because I could have done this. The Four Horsemen. The Four Horsemen. Four. 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 Yeah, there's kind of a lot of Four Horsemen theme songs throughout the years. This is like the main one throughout like the 80s and 90s. I don't know. One time I said the wrong year, even the wrong decade, and I got, some comments about that. So, yeah, like the main theme. Ones with the horses in the beginning. Four Horsemen. Fits, doesn't it? So anyways, Four Horsemen theme song. Stick around. Okay, so the Four Horsemen theme song. It starts off, oh, and by the way, my guitar is tuned down a half step, so it won't sound, if you're playing along with the standard, these will be the notes. So, like, on the fret, these will be the frets and the notes, but it won't sound exactly the same, but you're doing it the right way if you're on a standard. I'm just going to sound lower. But, yeah, so other than that, so it starts off with, like, starts off with a E power chord. You could just do. I can't tell if it's exactly a full power chord or it's just the 9/9 on the D and the G. You kind of want to do vibrato on the like that part. You can do a full power chord, just the 2/9s. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so I'll try to go through this one time and hopefully don't mess up, and then I'll show it slowly. Yeah, already did. I think I might have, those last two notes might have been wrong, but I'll show it the right way later. Yeah, okay, so that was what I'm going to show. There's little things in between, this added embellishments that that you can do too. That I'm just going to show the main part. So, there's little bits and pieces that are that you can add and stuff like that, but okay, so it starts off with D string 14, then 17. Then you jump down to the B string, 15 to 12. Oh. Now you want to vibrato that for like a long time. And then the next part. So it's 14, 17, 15, 12 on the B. Okay. Then what that is 14, 14, 14 on the high E, 15, 14, 15 on the B, 14 on the G. It's kind of like a D arpeggio, like the D shape too. It's also the D shape, and anytime you want to figure out what that is, the chord that is the middle note. So yeah, it's kind of like a D arpeggio. 14, 14, 14, 15, 14, 15B, G14. That G14 lingers. Okay. Next is... Oh, sorry. Oh, you can slide into that. Which is 1916 on the G. Slide. And, oh. Do like a big slide into the 19th of the G to the 16th of the G. Then 1716D. Then 1719D. 1619G. 1719B. Then what that is 201917B. 19G. 17B. Okay, so yeah, again, that last part ends with, it goes 16G, 19D, 1716D, 1714D. You can kind of go... You can kind of hit the... when I hear it, it kind of sounds like the... I don't think the... No, see, I don't, it's only the 16, I want to say, on the G, but it sounds kind of like it's the 19 on the D and G. But I don't know. You can get... There's some type of two-string sound to it, so I don't know. You can just do the 19. It doesn't really matter. You can do 16, 19G by itself. Because it has a lot of it has a really heavy distortion and stuff, so it just sounds more like... Yeah, so the only other part I'm going to show is on the second time, after the... You're going to do like an octave. I don't want to say octave. I think it's an octave higher. After that, you do the... So higher. Like you do the same thing but higher. So after the... Yeah. What that is, it's like a little lighter. What that is 11, 11, 11, 12. This is on the G. 11, 11, 11 on the G. 12 on the G. 11G. 12D. 7D. You could do 12A, same note, but that kind of sounds a little too deep. But yeah, you can kind of just jump down to it's an A note, whatever one you want to do. So that's 11, 11, 11, 12, 11, 12 on the D, and 7 on the D. That's pretty much it. There are... I think there's that part. Like, I don't really know how to play that, so I'm not going to show it. And yeah, so far, pretty much that's the Four Horsemen theme song. Okay, so that'll do it for another average lesson this time. I usually say bad lesson, but maybe average this time. The Four Horsemen, which is part 6. Should have just done it at part 4 of wrestling, how to play wrestling theme songs. Can't believe I'm at number 6 already. How do I choose them? I have no idea. I just pick random songs. Yeah, so... Oh, what I want, comment below. No one will see this part. I should have said this in the beginning, because honestly no one will ever see this. But if you ever do see this part, comment below on what your favorite Four Horsemen lineup was. Of course, it was always Ric Flair and Arn Anderson. but it was always two other guys, pretty much. It started off, I think, Ole Anderson and who's the other guy? I forget. I should have known this before I started. Before I hit record, I should have known all this stuff. But yeah, my favorite was Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Barry Windham, and Sid Vicious. Exactly. There was one with Chris Benoit. I don't know. Should I have? I don't know. There was one with him. Um, yeah. So, anyways, if you like the video, please hit that like button and subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate it. See you later, gadoosh.